Alright geeks, we're doing some great giveaways on the channel, so stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll tell you what to do and how you can win. Alright geeks, we're here with the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Detective 1000 Batman Chase variant. If you're as old as me, you recognize this guy from back in the days, late 70s, early 80s, in his tried and true gray and blue with the big yellow symbol on his chest. I love it. This is probably the first DC Multiverse McFarlane figure that I'm actually excited about to get out of the box because this is the Batman I grew up with. Alright, so let's rip him open. Alright, so fresh out the box but still in this cage, you see that he has his bat grappling hook and he has his Batarang there on the right, and he has his DC stand, which is custom with the McFarlane figures. And there's the bat booty shot. Ah yes, so there he is in all of his bat glory. Look at that. He's gorgeous. So first thing I noticed is he's very striking the way his shoulders are nice and broad and they look like they're leaning back a little bit. One thing I don't like is this midsection piece. That could have been done a little bit smoother. It looks like his waistline, the connector piece is not the right size, even though obviously it is, they put it out into production, but that just, I don't like the way that looks. That reminds me of a lot of the SH figure art figures that I've seen, why I'm not into them, because that abdomen, it's not smooth. I hate when that piece hangs over and kind of gives it that shadow cast. Alright, so let's get a close-up of him. His face looks very plain, but this is reminiscent of the 70s Batman. There wasn't a lot of detail in the face. The focus was on the cowl. The bright blue, I like it. I mean, it's very cartoony, but that's the way it should be. I think the cape is awesome. I like the way that they have it kind of blown in the wind. You see here it's going to the right and there it's going to the left. Sorry about my hand there, but yeah, I think that's awesome. There's a better look at the bottom. So the paint job looks good. When he came out the box, he had a white mark here, but it turned out to be just a little bit of dust or paper. And oh, there's another one, just got it off. But the paint is smooth and even. Looking at the body, the gray is matte. I don't see any blemishes. Got a lot of stray paper packaging or something. Okay, on the back of his leg here, he's got one scuff. You can see the blue bleeding through, but it's not a big deal. A little bit of blue bleed through there, so that's fine. The side of the costume, you can see the chainmail mesh in the armor there. It's a nice touch. Got his utility belt. Does it move? No, it's actually part of his undergarment. And a little sloppy paint at the bottom, and blue bleed through, but again, that's not very noticeable. And the mesh line goes all the way down the leg, down to the boot. Boot paint looks good. Nothing to complain about. Up under the cape, same smooth paint job in the back. A little bit of bleed from the utility belt. A little bit more blue bleed on the thigh. But again, that'll be covered by the cape. Alright, so looking at his head, he does get a good tilt. That's to the left. It's good tilt to the right. He doesn't really, okay wait, this is straight up the head. Yeah, he looks back a little bit. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Actually, that's pretty good. Does he get a full 360? Yeah, he does, just like a real bat would. So the arms go a little bit above shoulder height. It's not really hindered by the cape, even though it looks like it. He gets better than 90-degree angles on his arms, so that's pretty cool. I wish the Doom figures had this. Bicep swivel, full 360. And he does have that double ball joint or whatever it's called. I don't know what McFarlane's calling those on the chest, so you can get it in a little bit deeper if you work with it there. Torso, again, has this ugly torso. Don't like that. At least he's got some abs cut in. But he can rock left and right. Let's see. Does he lean forward? Yeah, he leans forward. It's decent. What about back? Oh yeah. He gets pretty good way back there. Looks like he's singing. So you do get a full 360 on this abdominal joint up here, but not the waist joint. The waist joint rocks a little bit and swivels, but it does not turn 360. Oh, whoa, yeah, it does. Okay, my bad. I was just being a little bit scary. So you get 360 on both. That's pretty good. I'm glad to say that he does not suffer from McFarlegs. That's my name for those straight McFarlegs like the Wonder Woman had and some of the other figures. Crazy. He actually has some muscular definition here. There's a line cut and his thigh muscles actually protrude a little bit. So way to go, McFarlane, with some definition. Mad flexible on the legs. He's got the double jointed knee, and you can see his foot is actually touching his utility belt and it's not being propped by the cape. That is damn awesome. Superb split action, as you can see there. I've got one leg turned inwards, one leg turned upwards. Still goes straight out horizontally. That is awesome. I still don't like that opening there though. I wish they'd close that up a little bit. Now there is no calf swivel, and this foot is actually on a rocker. A lot of the McFarlane toys I've opened don't have rockers. Actually, it's not a rocker. I'm sorry, I take it back. It's a straightforward swivel joint. I thought it was a ball joint. And it does swivel at the bottom of the joint, but the joint itself does not rock. The toes do point up and articulate. How far up? I'm not sure what it is with McFarlane, why they want to expose the joints at the ankle, why they have to show. I mean, it looks weird. You have the boot here and the bottom boot here, and then you have this ball joint in the middle. I don't understand why they have to expose it like that. It doesn't look good. From the side, it looks like he's a cheap robot. Makes his feet look big too. Alright, F-R-E-S-H. Yes, fresh. I give this guy a thumbs up. If you have the other Detective 1000 Batman, I think it's different enough to pick him up. The cape is different, and of course the paint is different. The chest emblem is different. The cowl is a little bit different. I'm gonna have to open up the other one and compare them closely, but man, I like this. You know, despite the flaws in the ankles, not liking this torso piece, I still think it's a great figure whether you're into the DC Multiverse figures or not. This Batman is nice for anybody's collection. Alright, so let me know what you think, guys. Is he a thumbs up or thumbs down in your book? Make sure to like and subscribe. Appreciate all the support. We're doing our push to 1,000. Check for the link at the end of the video. Giving away a big bundle of action figures in our push to 1,000. Make sure you check it out and make sure you're eligible to win. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, geeks, thanks a lot. Till next time, geek out.
Yeah.